Obviously, well, yes, there's a bug there, but we've had some breaks of sunshine in the metro and our eastern counties here this afternoon. And the rain, of course, lingered longest in the hill country, and that provided more cloud cover and kept the temperatures cooler. But the sunny breaks in the metro and our eastern counties has allowed the air to become a bit more unstable. And that's where we're expecting at least the highest potential for some additional downpours and storms. So there goes the morning cluster of heavy rain that prompted multiple flash flood warnings for parts of the hill country where we've had several inches of rain there. And by the way, on KXAN.com under the Central Texas rainfall totals, you can look at how much rain we've had. But that rain continues to pull away from our 15 county viewing area, although still causing some problems south of San Angelo with multiple flash flood warnings there. But we're going to be looking near and especially east of 35 for additional development. This is the area rain is most likely over the next few hours, although not ruling anything out in the hill country. East of 35, more activity where we've had more breaks of sun, and that late afternoon sun combining here with enough lift in the atmosphere to generate these at least spotty to widely scattered downpours and storms. Now, that being said, the big question is, when is this pattern finally going to break? We're thinking that starts tomorrow. Doesn't mean rain free tomorrow, but if this area of low pressure or mesoscale convective vortexes, our fancy way of calling it here, continues to drift around, we need something to kick it out before we can get rid of the sustained very heavy rain. Well, if you notice, south of Louisiana, there's this swirl in the atmosphere right here. That's an inverted trough that is trying to work its way to the west and then southwest. And while it's not going to come into Central Texas, it will come closer to Central Texas before diving south, that it should push our mesoscale convective vortex out of here. This is going to bring additional rain and storm chances, though, especially to the metro and our eastern counties tomorrow and Wednesday, but it should dramatically reduce the flash flooding threat here beginning tomorrow. So as far as your forecasts as we go into this evening, scattered downpours and storms for the first part of the evening. Rain chances dropping a lot by 11. We'll continue a low rain chance after midnight, sort of in the realm of 10% or so. And then we'll see a mix of sun and clouds here tomorrow. Our rain and storm chances do return tomorrow afternoon, though, bubbling up in our eastern counties and into the Austin metro during the second half of the day before fading late tomorrow night. There still could be some heavy rain, but that heaviest rain will be falling over areas that have not had as much rain lately. Generally speaking, computer models spitting out a quarter to a half inch of rain as we head into the day tomorrow, but there'll be some localized 1 or 2 inch amounts. The important part is that most of that heavy rain should miss the hill country here tomorrow. So 40% rain coverage tonight, mostly this evening, mostly east of 35. Overnight lows down to 74. Then a sun cloud mix here tomorrow. 30% rain chances, a little more sun should get us into the low 90s. Then rain chances about the same on Wednesday, but dropping down to 10% Thursday, 0 Friday, 10% Saturday, and then slightly higher rain chances here Sunday and Monday. Here's a look at our first warning weather 7-day forecast. As those rain chances go down, the temperatures go up with highs in the mid to upper 90s.